Kholberg Stage 1 and Early Childhood Education. Most preschool and some kindergarten students are still in the first stage of moral development, according to Kholberg's theory. In this stage, it is important to begin to lay the groundwork to encourage moral behaviors. In this stage, young children are primarily motivated to behave appropriately simply to avoid being punished for misbehaving. By understanding this stage of moral development, teachers can help to guide their students' moral development by setting a code of conduct for the classroom to encourage good behavior. So during a stage is kanang ang teacher sad makahelp siya sa students sa moral development sa paagi nga mag-conduct siya og rules inside sa classroom. For young children who are still in the first stage of moral development, it is important to set clear guidelines for behavior and clear consequences for misbehavior. So during a stage is importante siya nga naa jud siya clear guidance sa behavior og ang unsa ang kanang consequences if kanang for the misbehavior. So it is important to stay consistent with the code of conduct and punishment system throughout the years. For young children, it is important to implement clear punishments, such as loss of privileges for students who break your classroom rules. This could include taking away free choice time for students who break the rules. You can also start to offer rewards for children who follow the rules at this level. So, diri sad nga stage is pwede sad ka mag-start og offer og rewards sa mga bata nga ni follow sa rules. Thus, as they progress towards stage 2 or level 1, they will become more motivated to follow the rules if an enticing reward is offered. Kholberg Stage 2 and Early Elementary. By stage 2, young children become more motivated to behave and follow the rules if they are offered a reward for doing so. Implementing a system to reward elementary students who follow the classroom rules and who exhibited healthy behaviors in the classroom can go a long way in encouraging moral behavior. At this stage, children can also understand that behaviors that are punished are considered as bad and behaviors that are rewarded as considered as good. Students also begin to learn that different people have different point of view at this stage. They considered what is best for individual or for themselves to be what is right. However, they are also begin to see the need for mutual benefit. They begin to learn that others will treat them well if they in turn treat others well. They begin to see morality in terms of helping others for their own self-interest. At this stage, it is a good idea to produce classroom activities that encourage cooperation between students. So, ani nga stage is mas motivate ang students if nga mo follow sa rules o regulations sa classroom if naay mo offer og kanang rewards. Tas this stage also kanang ang bata is makasabot na jud siya if kanang ipakita nga behavior if kana ganing kung panishan siya is ma-consider na niya as a bad. Tas if kanang rewarded gani considered na niya as a good. Tas kanang diri sad nga stage is makahibaw na sad ang usa ka bata or students nga sa mga different people that have different points of view. Tas kanang maka-learn na sad sila kanang mo-treat sa others if well treated gani sila, so mao sad na yung ilang ipakita. Pero og kanang dili sad sila tarungon og kanang treat sa others, so mao sad na nga time nga dili sad sila mo treat sakto sa kanang lain nga tao. Tas diri sad nga stage is kanang mas maayo if kanang ang teacher is mo introduce o classroom activities nga maka-encourage sa students nga na sila unity o kanang mo cooperate sa ang students. Tas ang best examples ani is kanang kuan games and assignments nga ma-require sa students nga maka-help sila sa ilang usag-usa para sa kanang in order to succeed sa kanang ilang gihimo. Kholberg stage 3 and late elementary or middle school. Most children reach stage 3 between the ages of 10 and 13. In this stage, children begin to think more about the other people around them. So, kani nga stage is kanang ma-occur ni siya sa kanang between the ages of 10 and 13. Tas diri nga stage is magbigin na og kanang think ang usa ka bata about sa kanang mga tawo nga nakapalibot niya, and then the considered how their behavior affects other people and how other people perceive them. At this stage, you can help to strengthen your students' moral character by allowing them to help you to create a code of conduct for the classroom. This lets the students be partially responsible for the classroom rules, which they will be expected to follow. So, kanang diri sad is makahelp na siya o kanang ma-strengthen sa students' moral character nga mag-allow sad ka isip isa ka kanang isa ka teacher nga mo help ang usa ka bata sa paghimo o kanang code of conduct sa classroom para sad kanang responsible siya sa mga classroom rules. Tas at this stage, students begin to think more about how their actions affect others. So, diri sad nga stage is kanang ang usa sad ka students kay mag hunahuna siya about how unsa iyang action nga makapaapekto sad sa uban. Then they may be less inclined to follow school rules if they can see a clear benefit the following rules. So kanang if wala kaayo sila kanang less inclined gani ang usa ka kanang rules sa school kay dili jud na siya kanang nila tumanon if they can't see a clear benefit of it. So by allowing students in the stage to have a hand in creating the code of conduct by discussing how different behaviors affect other students, students will be more willing to follow the rules. So if i-explain lang jud nimo og kanang kanang mo help siya og kanang create kay mas ma-understand jud na sa students, tas willing pud ang isa ka students nga mo follow anang rules. At this stage, students may start to become unwilling to blindly follow rules if they don't understand the reasoning behind them. So kanang if wala gani klaro og kanang dili sila makasabot is ang naay possibility nga dili sa nila follow ang usa ka rules. At this stage, it is also important to continue to introduce activities and assignments that encourage students to work together toward a common goal to further strengthen your students' moral character. So, importante sad siya diri nga stage nga i-continue og introduce ang activities og assignments nga makapa-encourage sa students para sa kanang nasid sila unity nga kanang masaksid ang usa ka school works. Thus, older students may begin to reach level 4 by the time they reach the end of the middle school or the beginning of high school. Allow ample time for group projects and activities that give students at different stages of development the opportunity to work together and learn how their behaviors affects other in a social context.